Hi, Rahi. How are you today? It's great to see you. Love your big smile. How are your braces feeling this week?
Good.
Good. Awesome. So not too tight or anything. That's good to hear. How does your voice feel this week?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Have you been practicing your songs?
Mm-hmm.
Did you try recording yet, or do you feel like you're going to try after this session?
After this session.
Okay, love it. Sounds like a good plan. So tell me, what would be your main goals for today then for this session?
Hmm. I feel like I want to get all the nitty-gritty things and polish up my own way so I can
Okay,
record it.
awesome. My own way, polishing it up because we're going to record it after today. Did you want to look at any of our other songs today?
And then maybe we could also take do a run through of God's Gone.
Okay, yeah. And then I can give you some comments on what to be working on with it. All
Mm-hmm.
right, I love it. Sounds like a great plan. So, do you feel like you're pretty warmed up? Do you feel like diving right into songs, or should we do some technique work first?
I think so. I've kind of just sang the song just for fun, but without
Okay.
warming up properly. So
Sure. So, it might be helpful to do some of the exercises. Sure. So, we'll do a little bit. We'll see where your voice is at and make sure that we're in a good place vocally because we do go pretty high in these, and we also we go like high and low. So, pretty expansive range here. So let's go ahead and see where we're at. Why don't we start? We're going to sigh down. So let's go on. Ah, just a nice gentle sigh. We're going to descend first. Breathing in.
ah,
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 ah, ah, ah, ah. Ah, 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 ah. Good. Is that feeling okay in the low notes there?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, no strain or anything. That's great. Okay, so now we're gonna do sliding up higher. Let's try this on. Let's do wow, wow. All right, breathing in. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa! 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 Excuse me. I just took my dogs for a walk, so I get allergies in the fall. Excuse me. Let's start there again. Breathing in. Whoa. 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 Does that still feel okay? Awesome. Great. That's good to hear. All right. So let's go ahead and slide back down. Oh.
Ah.
Excellent. Beautiful. All right, so then let's do a descending scale on VVV. So we're going to go V, 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 V. 1, 2, here we go. V, 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 V. 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 All right, so then let's go up higher on a scale. Let's start here. Let's go on. So let's do the 5-note scale and then do a slide up the 5th and back down. So that's going to be 1, 2, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and slide back down. Ah.
Ah.
Lovely. All right, let's do now descending. Let's go pwee, pwee, pwee. And we're going to go lower. 1, 2, here we go. Pwee, pwee, pwee. 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 Awesome. How'd that feel?
Good.
Excellent. All right, so now we're going to go like we're laughing on ha, 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 ha. So we're going to go through the arpeggio. All right? So breathing in. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. How'd that feel?
Good.
Excellent. All right. So, do you feel ready to try our song?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, starting with My Own Way, first let's just hear the way you've been practicing it, and then we'll go from there.
Ready.
Awesome.
And I in over my head. They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Will I end up with regret? Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. Don't let them down, go. My own way. Is that something I don't know? Either way, someone's lost everything all at once. Pray that I would know. That was the reason why. If low deep inside something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. Don't let them down, go. My own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? But I'm not one to betray all the faith that they gave me. But honest, I wish there was a way to change. What if I go? The consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. I'll be between the perfect shadow, letting my heart lead me on. Oh, my own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way?
Oh, that was beautiful. I definitely hear some vocal growth with this. All right, so tell me with that first run through of it, what did you like best about it?
I felt like the high notes are getting better, and I feel like I'm really starting to connect with this song.
Yeah, I love that. How are those high notes feeling today?
They're feeling pretty good.
Yeah, good. Okay, so tell me, what do you feel like has improved from last session to this session?
I think I was able to connect to my experiences from this song, and
Yeah.
my I feel like, my breath connection was also doing really good.
That's awesome. I love to hear that. That's great. So if you were to pick one thing that you were like, I feel like this could still use a little bit of polishing or improvement, what would that number one thing be?
Hmm, let me see. I think I don't I can't really spot anything right now.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. So one thing that I would love to hear, it did feel a little bit to me like when we went to the high notes that we kind of warmed up into them as we went through this song. Early on, they felt a little more tight to me, and I just wanted to feel like they were a little more open. Um, so thinking about like keeping a little more of an open palate and then a little more open jaws. Like, what if I go my own way, ma? Make sure you really open for those high notes a little bit more. And also make sure, though, that we have a lot of air on them. So a little more like whoosh of breath energy. What if I go my own way? Right? We really open up and sing out for those high notes. So a little more open, and so open your jaw more, and then also a little bit more air into those high notes. So really opening up those vowels when we go to the high notes, okay?
Mhm.
Can we try it one more time?
Yep.
Awesome.
My in over my head. They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Will I end up with regret? Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart beating brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on my own way. No, don't wanna let them down. Go my own way. There's something I don't know. Either way, someone's lost everything all at once. And I hate that I would know that was the reason why. Even though deep inside something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart beating great? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on my own way. No, don't wanna let them down. Go my own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? But I'm not one to betray all the faith that they gave me. But honest, I wish there was a way they could take. What if I go away? Of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. I'll be doing the perfect brother, letting my heart lead me on. Oh, my own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? What am I doing? I don't pursue my own way.
Awesome. Okay. So how did that feel?
I felt like I was able to get in more air.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good to hear. That's great. It sounds really good to me. I thought those high notes sounded a lot stronger. Did they feel stronger to you? What did you like best about them?
I felt like they felt really strong and I was able to sing them out really well.
Oh, that's awesome. I love to hear that. That's great. Okay. So then I know that you're wanting to record this. So how did you feel about more of the musical expression?
Mm, like my face expression.
Yeah. Also though, our musical expression with that, I'm referring more to things like our louds and softs, our accents, the things like if you want to be a little more whispery and then a little more um, constricted, a little more bright or warm.
Yeah, I with that for that I went a little soft on like the chorus at the end before going into the very high notes. I noticed that you
Mhm.
have to go soft on that part before then
Mhm.
crescendoing into a really high.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So if you were going to do more musical expression, what would you change or what would you tweak about that?
Hmm, maybe I could have more accents when I start to go up high.
Sure, definitely. Yeah. What about the shape of the song? Where do you feel like you would be softer and where do you feel like you'd be louder in the song?
Mm, I could be softer, like when the music starts to calm down, and then when it starts
Mm,
to get soft, like the beginning part, I could sing
yeah,
a little soft. And then as you get more into the song and more into the chorus, I could sing louder.
for sure. Yeah, I like that. Definitely. Yeah, okay. So then what about our vocal tone? When you listen to the original singer, what are some of the things you hear in her voice that you like?
Hmm. I like how her voice is really nice and bright.
Yeah, so we want to keep a nice bright quality in our voice too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So how do we get a brighter tone? What do we do?
Hmm. Maybe we sing out more.
Okay, absolutely. All right, so singing out more, projecting more. Absolutely. So some other things we can try to get a brighter tone. We're going to have a little more firm pressurization on the airflow through the vocal folds. We're going to think of a smaller space in the back of the mouth, but opening more with the jaw in the front of the mouth. We're going to also bring our tongue a little more forward in the mouth, and we're going to keep our lip shape a little more wide and smiley rather than tall and rounded. Okay? Because that tall, rounded shape gives us a warmer kind of quality. Yeah?
Hmm.
All right. So, let's go ahead and we're going to try it thinking about the musical expression. Really think about what the words mean and how you want to express the music that you're singing, okay? So,
Hmm.
really focusing on expressing.
Okay,
Great.
I'm ready.
Great. Let's try it.
Am I in over my head? They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Will I end up with regret? Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way now. Don't wanna let them down go. My own way. There's something I don't know. To bury someone's lost. Everything all at once. No hate that I would know. That was the reason why. It wrote deep inside something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart beating brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way now. Don't wanna let them down go. My own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? But I'm not one to betray all the faith that they gave me. But honest, I wish there was a way things could change. What if I go my own way? I'm afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Walking to the perfect pattern, letting my heart lead me on. Oh, my own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? What am I doing? I don't pursue my own way.
Lovely. That was beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so I have a question. Do you feel like you have the song memorized, or do you feel like you need to look at the words?
I think I haven't memorized
Can we try it one time without looking at the words and see how we do?
without looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then when the song is playing, do I just like put, you know, like put my iPad like this way and not look at the words?
Exactly. Yep, you're not going to look at it. Instead, I want you to lift your eyes up. When you're recording, you're going to be looking towards the camera. So I want you to try looking more towards where the camera is going to be. Okay?
Okay. I think I haven't memorized, but I'll still try.
Okay. Okay. And if you get a little bit off, it's okay. Then we learn something. Then we know where we need to work on.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Am I in over my head? They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Will I end up with regret? Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. something I don't know. Either way, someone's lost everything all at once. And I hate that I would know. That was the reason why. Even though deep inside something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. Don't wanna let them down, go. My own way, what am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? But I'm not one to betray all the faith that they gave me, but honest, I wish there was a way things could change. What if I go my own way? I'm not afraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect other, letting my heart lead me on. Go my own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way?
Beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so how'd you feel about it?
I think I felt pretty confident with this song,
I
and I
think
was
so
able to sing it
too.
confidently without the lyrics in front of me.
Yeah, it's so exciting. All right, so then, thinking about the character and embodying the character more, how do you think they would stand? How would they hold themselves? What facial expressions would they make? Where would they gesture? I want you to think more about the acting components this time. So, can we try singing it again and think about if you were performing this as part of a musical, how would you do it?
Okay,
All right, great. Let's try it.
I'm ready.
Awesome.
Am I in over my head? They're counting on me to do what they want me to. Will I end up with regret? Don't wanna let them down. I could give in, but then something says, would I be proud of myself if I follow my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. Don't wanna let them down, go. My own way. There's something I don't know. Either way, someone's lost everything all at once. And I hate that I would know. That was the reason why, even though deep inside something says, would I be proud of myself if I followed my father instead of my heart being brave? What if I go my own way? Unafraid of consequences from taking my chances. I know it's not easy. Caught between the perfect order and letting my heart lead me on. My own way, no. Don't wanna let them down, go. My own way. What am I doing if chances I know. It's not easy. Copies win, but towards each other. Letting my heart lead me on. Go my own way. What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way? What am I doing if I don't pursue my own way?
Oh, that was beautiful. Lovely. What were your favorite things about that time through?
I feel like I was able to connect with Nova's character.
Yeah, I think so too. That was lovely. So, what was your favorite thing about it? Um, like the acting components about like what you did with your facial expressions and the gestures. Um, was there a certain section you really liked what you did the most or that was the most exciting for you?
I liked where I was like, my own way, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, uh,
And the
and
mistakes in my head when I was saying don't want to let them down.
yeah, okay, good, excellent. Are you able to kind of like see a little bit of what you're doing while you're doing it back for yourself? Or are you just kind of like following your instincts and not watching yourself?
Like sometimes I'm watching myself, other times I'm following my instincts.
Yeah, okay, good, awesome. Um, do you feel like watching yourself is helpful because you can make adjustments, or do you feel like it's distracting?
It's helpful sometimes.
Okay. All right. So then then I think trying watching yourself so that you can get that real-time feedback and make adjustments, we can try to utilize that. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so then if you were gonna maybe set for a goal for yourself for recording, do you want to try to do that later today, right after this? Do you want to try to do it like this weekend? What do you think?
I think maybe this weekend.
Hmm. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to try to do it by this weekend. Awesome. So be sure that you warm up thoroughly and you feel ready to tackle it before you do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So then I know you also said you wanted to try a little bit of Gold's Gone today, so I'd love to try that one now as well.
Okay, I'm ready.
Awesome.
Back of your mom's card trading bracelets, playing board games in the face. I could swear that it was simple. All my problems felt so little. What a day, strange. Hmm. If I could slow it down, would my feet touch the ground? I should wanna hold on it. I'm scared of losing the moment. I'm the boy's gone. The season's changing, I know it. I feel the time is slipping and I'm already making a roll. Still holding right in my hand. I should wanna hold on. When the boat's gone, boat's gone. Out on the edge of on my own now. And they told me not to look back. And my heart is still the same, but in the mirror things have changed. How it happened? It threw me off of my balance. I try to hold on. I'm scared of losing the moment. When the goes going. The season's changing, I know it. I feel the time is slipping, and I already missed you going. The holding light in my hand. I do wanna hold on. When the world's gone, world's gone. And I won't be sleeping tonight. I'm too busy, guess this is being alive. Oops, I got a warning of low battery mode. That's why
Oh,
I interrupted.
oh, that's okay. Do you want to just start from there and keep going?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
start from I won't be sleeping tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I won't be sleeping tonight. I'm too busy, guess this is being alive. Something tough to breathe, I know that's the line. So hold on until the thoughts gone. Gone. I don't know who's on. I'm scared of losing the moment. When so good's gone. The season's changing, I know it. I feel the time is slipping, and I already missed you. Well, I'm still holding light in my hand. I just wanna hold on. When so good's gone, good's gone.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. So, what did you like about this run through?
I liked how the sudden leap to the high notes.
Yeah, those are kind of tricky, and you were doing really well with those. That's great. What are some of the things that you feel like are still kind of challenging in this song?
Hmm. I still think maybe like the fast parts can be challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, what makes those faster sections difficult? Is it the breath, the phrases, the range, the text, the
I
rhythms?
maybe the phrases.
Okay. So, do you feel like maybe practicing it a cappella slower, or maybe practicing it with a YouTube video that you slow down might help? Or do you feel like it's more of a repetition kind of a thing? Or maybe listening more? What would help with that?
Maybe try slowing it down
Okay, slowing it down a little bit. Yeah, and approaching those sections slower and then working them up faster and faster. Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely think that could be a good way to practice that. Good. So, for this song, what's going to be your practice plan this week?
I'm going to sing the faster parts slower and then work my way up.
Yeah. Okay, good. So that's going to be our main goal for it. So how many days are you going to try to practice between this section session and our next one next week?
Maybe about at least 3 to 4 days.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, great. So then, um, so you're going to try to practice at least 3 or 4 days, so at least every other day. Yeah, and how long are you going to try to practice each time that you practice?
30 minutes or more.
Love it. Okay, so at least 30 minutes, at least every other day. Awesome. That sounds like a great plan.
Because sometimes when I'm practicing, I say I'm gonna practice for 30 minutes, but then I think
Yeah.
I go over 30 minutes a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I love that. So making sure that you practice at least 30 minutes when you practice. And then you're also going to try to record this weekend and get that uploaded to an Instagram. Do you want to use your real name, or do you want to use an artist's name, like a name that you create as an artist name?
I was thinking I keep using my name.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Sounds great. Sounds perfect. And I know your mom's going to help with all of that. So I'm really excited when you get your video finished. Would you mind emailing it to me so I can take a listen to it or send me the link to your Instagram post when you post it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Great. I look forward to hearing it. Beautiful work today, Miss Rahi. Have fun with your practice and your recording this weekend. And congratulations on all your good work paying off.
Thank you.
All righty. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a good evening.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Rahi.
Bye.
All righty. I will see you soon. Okay.